What up? It's your boy. Hash info. Rest in peace, George Floyd. You did not deserve what happened to you. I commend and thank all the people that are protesting in his honor. This was a racist act. Horrible act of violence. I do hope when he goes to jail, I hope somebody leans on him. Just think about if that was you pinned to the ground, begging for your life, pretty much knowing if you don't, get yourself help quick, if you can't make this guy get off you in the next minute or two, you're gonna die. You're gonna black out, and that's it. So I've been to Minnesota. Have I? Maybe I haven't. I don't know if I've been to Minnesota. I've been near there. I gotta ask if I've been to Minnesota or not. I don't think I have, actually. Maybe. I can't remember. I've been really close to there for sure. I haven't been there. But maybe I have. I don't know. I have to ask. I don't think so. I've been to Fargo and Grand Forks and North Dakota. Like in between those places, I've been to some Minnoman, Minnesota. So I have been to Minnesota. Fuck, I guess I have then. I'll have to look at a map. Right, I'm kind of flustered too talking about this. It's not important. Geography, not important right now. I was gonna say though, when I go to the States and I've been to that area, within an hour and a half from that area, I've seen all kinds of people, and every one of the people I've met, like that was just a regular person, was so kind. Didn't matter their race or anything. Could have you wouldn't even. It wouldn't be hard for you to fool me into thinking that you were a Canadian, also on vacation. I just think Canadians are generally well-rounded, fairly kind individual, fairly kind group of people. And I have to say, I have never had a bad time in the States with, if you're in a bad area or it's dark or nighttime, that's a little different. And Vegas at night, and things like that, a little different. But I've only had good times in the States, eh? So, it's almost, I can't really comment on too much because of the severity of it. It's absolutely wrong, horrible, disgusting. I'm absolutely, dumbfounded and speechless at the lack of respect for human life that police officer showed that man. Like, if we just turn the table here just a little bit, like, if we just think about this for a second, what if it was a 33-year-old, blonde woman, and it was a officer leaning on her? It would be pretty weird. Has it ever happened? Is something we have to ask. Has that ever happened? You know? So, and now, when was the last time that Minneapolis police knelt and kneeled on a white man and killed him? You know, again, you're not, they'll say some. I'm not saying this happened. This could be. You saw what happened in that video. That is a complete lack of respect for human life. Now you tell me if that officer isn't going to sit there and pull out a gun from the back seat of his trunk and plant it if there was no video cameras there and say, oh fuck, the guy had a gun. He was resisting arrest. Enough is enough. We've seen video of police officers that grab the in New York City a couple years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, a cop in a field tased the guy and then slid a gun out by his stomach, and was like, oh, he had a gun. Meanwhile, there's somebody in the bush taping him. So George, you're with us in spirit, and I thank you for being so strong in a time where I would have just broken down and started bawling and crying, begging for my life. And that would be footage. Let's hope it worked and I was able to get him off me. Yeah. When your last thing you can do before somebody kills you is beg for your life, and to find out that this is a police officer sworn to uphold and protect the citizens of the community they reside over, jurisdictionally. Have I lost respect for, the Minneapolis Police Department entirely? Can they fix this? I don't know. Is it time for more protests? Absolutely. Don't stop. Protest until your feet are bloody, your voice is gone. Record what you say so you can just play that into the megaphone and give your voice a break once in a while. I'd like to see people protesting. I can't do much, but if I see somebody doing some serious human rights advocacy, I will send you a prize in the mail, but you got to be doing some serious. See what you can do. See if you can make me cry on the live stream and shout you out, and then, get your address, or, you figure out a mailbox where you got someone who can get some, sunglasses, some grow shades, and some whatever rolling papers, and some maybe a piece of glass. Put together a nice little thing, maybe for the top one or two, freedom rallies and marches where you don't have to live in Minneapolis. I don't care if you live in Brazil. Go have a march and do something to show that, yeah, it happened in America. We don't want it in our country, in our province, in our town, in our state. A man was murdered absolutely in cold blood by a peace officer, and we can never forget this. There needs to be new laws implemented of the highest kind, that police can never kill a civilian. And if they do, they could possibly face the death penalty. We have to implement laws like this or we will never be safe. Children will never be safe. We need the strictest laws to govern those who are sworn to uphold and bring peace. If they can't, they're fired, lose your pension. You could possibly be, face the death penalty. Maximum and minimum 20 years in jail, 30 years in jail, something far greater than if it were just another civilian kneeling on another civilian. We have to make the law 10 times more. These are people that understand laws. They have to understand code of conduct. Where are you, Tiggs? Hey, Tiggs? Are you singing for George? Rastafari. I want 50 fucking books thrown at that fucking pig. 50. Maximum security cell. Yeah, I want a webcam. I want to see this fucker cry in jail every night. I don't want no stinking, oh yeah, he's in jail somewhere and this fuck is in Florida fucking playing golf for 16 years straight. I want to know that this fuck is in a cage. See the police do something that's really foul. And they'll say, oh yeah, they're all these people. They'll bust a grow house and they'll say all these people are going to jail. Meanwhile, one of those people was a rat. Got caught on the highway. They smoked a joint in their car. Gave them reasonable, reason to search the vehicle because they smelt it, and then reasonable cause or something it is, and then they smell it, and then they search the vehicle, and then you had whatever you had in the vehicle, and they're like, hey, this is about 6 months, 2 years in jail. And they're like, well, I can tell you where all of this comes from. And well, they say, where did you get this from? And you're like, well, I know where it all comes from. And then you end up setting up some sort of fake fucking bust. They say to you, well, when is the best time? And you say, well, not right now. Everything just cropped down. You gotta wait until I'll tell you. I'll call you on this number and I'll fucking fart into the phone or cough or whatever. And that's when. Go there the next day. And this is exactly what happens. So then they go there the next day and all 16 people are arrested in the house. But really, when you read the paper, it says, oh yeah, Tito, Sean, Jeff, Ronnie, and Dave all went to jail. But really, a couple of those names, Tito and Ron, never went to jail. They're in Mexico. They're in Tijuana, just fucking chugging Coronas. Well, the same thing happens for police. How do you think they killed Epstein in a fucking jail cell in New York City with 2 special guards in front of his cell? They own everything. They got their manipulating claws and everything. But what you don't understand is, if you look at what happened in Minneapolis in the last couple days, you pissed off a lot of fucking people with your racist actions. And, holy shit. Something happened to my phone there. Haha. Oh, that's what I think of of that. Sorry, the phone died. I don't know what happened. Fucking thing stopped. Sorry, fucking Epstein's killer. Trying to close down my stream. The government. Oh yeah. The Epster. Hashtag NFAC. I don't know what that stands for. Hi. How you doing, Stoner Parker? How you doing? Man, I said a bunch of stuff there. I don't know if I didn't even think that stuff caught. Oh, the fucking thing went. Yeah, Tommy, I'm gonna have to do another one of these tomorrow. I said some good stuff in there too. This one's for George. How you doing, buddy? Cheers. I'll do a giveaway to the 2 people that do a really good I forget what I'm saying. Whoever does a protest video and can show me the protest that they go to, and you have to say hash info, and then I don't listen. You say it quietly into the phone when you say hash info. I helped start this, or I joined in on this protest and this rally for George Floyd. And we'll pick the best 2. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm broke, so I'll do 2 prizes. But they gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Really good. You gotta be doing stuff. Gotta thank fucking Bill Clinton. I gotta thank Donald Trump, the man, for making sure I can sue the fuck out of YouTube now. Thank you very much, my friend. Instagram, I'm just gonna piss on you, but YouTube, I'm taking huge deuces on for days. I'll see you all soon, George Floyd. I know what it's like, buddy. Trust me, you have no idea. I know exactly what it's like. I've been around a while. I grew up, I grew up different than most. And it sucks, man. It sucks. I know how you feel. Yeah, it It's a lot of ants. There's angst and kind of antsiness, and it's a shitty feeling to know that a police officer isn't there to protect you. That's what I really thought they were there for. That fucking video is proof there are a police officer not that far from me, 5, 6 hours away, that will kill you. So we have some fucking work to do. Make sure you hit that like and share this video. Not enough people doing the right thing. And I look forward to maybe getting some good comments saying, rest in peace, George, and just something decent, like kindness, recognition for one's life that was taken. And so not only do I not like horror movies, but because it's fake evil, right? It's influencing evil. I don't like, Saw movies because it's just pure evil. Like that's a disgusting thing. That Saw movie and what I saw on Instagram, Madonna posted first on my feed. I mean, I don't sit there and have a bunch. I don't know why. Look, I'm also not like a big fan of Madonna, but I guess when I got Instagram, I got a bunch of people on my feed. And 50 Cent posted it later too. But Madonna was first to post it. And it had like 378,000 views, 400,000 views in an hour or two. So I have to thank the people out there that do the right thing and help spread real news quickly. I can't do it without, there's some good popular people. And like, we need more people like that. We need more people to talk, to stand up and just be supportive. You don't be mean, but you go out and you stand there in the crowd and you keep your social distance or whatever, but you stand and you protest for a life taken by those sworn to protect and serve. You should be pissed. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. I can't. I want to use this. I want to do the right thing, so I have to, fuel a fire of passion and drive a message further now that I see is missing. Like BHO is gone, thing of the past. Now I move on to human rights and, just animal rights for sure forever. But a daily dose is coming.